You want to lose belly fat, so you've been told to run more, do more cardio, sweat it out. Here's the truth. That's not the answer. I'm about to show you the #1 method to burn belly fat without a single second of cardio, and it's simpler than you think. Let's do this. I'm Captain HIIT, and I've helped thousands torch stubborn fat without living on treadmills. The method I'm about to teach you is backed by science, proven by results, and requires zero running. Pay attention, this changes everything. Let's start with the biggest lie in fitness. You need cardio to lose belly fat. Wrong. Belly fat disappears when you're in a calorie deficit. That means you're consuming fewer calories than your body burns. Cardio can help create that deficit, sure, but it's not the only way. And honestly, it's not even the best way. Here's why. Cardio burns calories during the workout. Then it's over, you're done. No additional benefit after you step off the treadmill. But what if I told you there's a method that burns calories during and after your workout? A method that keeps your metabolism elevated for hours. A method that builds muscle while you burn fat. The #1 method revealed. The #1 method to lose belly fat without cardio is resistance training combined with a calorie deficit. Let me break that down. Resistance training means lifting weights, dumbbells, barbells, machines, body weight exercises, anything that challenges your muscles. When you lift weights, 3 powerful things happen. First, you burn calories during the workout, just like cardio. But here's the difference. You're also building muscle. Second, your body burns extra calories for hours after you finish training. This is called the afterburn effect, or EPOC. Your metabolism stays elevated as your body repairs muscle tissue. Cardio doesn't do this. Third, muscle is metabolically active. The more muscle you have, the more calories your body burns at rest, even when you're sleeping, even when you're watching TV. So while cardio burns calories only during the workout, resistance training burns calories during, after, and continuously as you build more muscle. That's the power move. The calorie deficit truth. Now let's talk about the second part of the equation, the calorie deficit. You can lift all day, build incredible muscle, but if you're eating more calories than your body burns, you won't lose belly fat, period. This is where most people fail. They train hard, but they're not tracking what they eat. They think the workout alone will do it. It won't. Fat loss happens in the kitchen just as much as it happens in the gym. You need to control your calorie intake. But here's the good news. You don't need to starve yourself. You don't need extreme diets. You just need to be in a moderate deficit, eating slightly less than your body burns each day. For most people, that's about 300 to 500 calories below maintenance, enough to lose fat consistently without feeling miserable or losing muscle. The captain's order: track your calories. Use an app. Weigh your food if you need to. Know what's going in. Because if you're guessing, you're probably eating more than you think. Why resistance training beats cardio. Let me make this crystal clear. Resistance training is superior to cardio for fat loss. Here's why. When you do hours of cardio, your body adapts. It becomes more efficient. It learns to burn fewer calories doing the same work. Plus, excessive cardio can actually eat away at your muscle tissue, especially if you're in a calorie deficit. Less muscle means slower metabolism. Slower metabolism means harder fat loss. You're working against yourself. But resistance training, it builds muscle, and muscle is your fat-burning engine. The more muscle you have, the higher your resting metabolic rate. The higher your resting metabolic rate, the more calories you burn doing absolutely nothing. You're literally turning your body into a fat-burning machine 24/7. And here's the bonus. You look better. Cardio makes you smaller. Resistance training makes you sculpted. The choice is obvious. All right, you understand the method. Now let's talk about how to execute it. Step 1. Lift weights 3 to 5 times per week. Focus on compound movements, squats, deadlifts, bench press, rows, overhead press. These exercises recruit the most muscle, burn the most calories, and give you the biggest bang for your buck. Train with intensity. Push yourself. Use progressive overload. Lift a little more weight or do a few more reps each week. Step 2. Eat in a moderate calorie deficit. Calculate your maintenance calories. That's the amount your body burns each day. Then subtract 300 to 500 calories. That's your target. Prioritize protein. Aim for 1.6 to 2 grams per kilogram of body weight. Protein preserves muscle while you lose fat, and it keeps you full, making the deficit easier to sustain. Step 3. Be patient and consistent. Fat loss takes time. You're not going to lose all your belly fat in 2 weeks, but if you stick to this method, resistance training plus calorie deficit, you will lose fat consistently, week after week. That's the formula. What about cardio? Now, you might be thinking, Captain, does this mean I should never do cardio? Not at all. Cardio is great for heart health. It's great for conditioning. And if you enjoy it, do it. But you don't need it to lose belly fat. If you want to add cardio, keep it light and sustainable. Walking 8,000 to 10,000 steps per day is perfect. It burns extra calories without interfering with your recovery or muscle growth. You don't need to destroy yourself with daily high-intensity cardio sessions. That's overkill, and it often backfires. To Captain's order, prioritize resistance training. Add walking if you want. Skip the treadmill marathons. You'll get better results with less suffering. The metabolism myth. Let's crush one more myth while we're here. My metabolism is slow, that's why I can't lose fat. No, your metabolism isn't broken. You're just eating more than you think and moving less than you think. Resistance training fixes both problems. It increases your calorie burn. It builds muscle, which raises your metabolic rate. And it gives you structure and accountability. Stop blaming your metabolism. Start controlling your calories and lifting weights. That's how you win. And here's the kicker. The more muscle you build, the easier fat loss becomes over time. Because your body is burning more calories at rest. You can eat more and still lose fat. That's the long-term play. Spot reduction doesn't exist. One more thing you need to understand. You cannot spot reduce belly fat. You can't do 1,000 crunches and melt belly fat. You can't target your stomach with special exercises and shrink it. Fat loss happens across your entire body. Your genetics determine where fat comes off first and where it comes off last. For most people, belly fat is the last to go. So stop wasting time on endless ab exercises hoping to reveal a six-pack. Instead, focus on the method I just gave you. Resistance training plus calorie deficit plus protein plus consistency. As you lose fat across your whole body, eventually your belly fat will disappear too. Patience, consistency, trust the process. Here's the real secret to losing belly fat. There is no secret. It's resistance training, it's a calorie deficit, it's protein, it's consistency. That's it. No magic pill, no special supplement, no weird hack. Just showing up, lifting weights, controlling your food, and giving it time. I know that's not as exciting as lose belly fat in 7 days or this one trick melts fat, but it's the truth, and the truth works. The people who get results, they're the ones who stop chasing shortcuts and start executing the fundamentals. Be one of those people. So there it is, the #1 method to lose belly fat without cardio. Resistance training, calorie deficit, protein, consistency. That's your blueprint. If this video helped you, smash that like button. Subscribe to Captain HIIT for more no BS fitness strategies, and drop a comment telling me what your biggest fat loss struggle has been. Now stop reading, start lifting. Captain HIIT, over and out.